How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, bringing you another Wi-Fi match. We're playing in TGR. This is our 4v4 singles league. We're playing up against Charm, who is a very close friend. If you've watched any of my other matches, you might notice that a lot of the videos that I have for games are up against Charm, because we do just some like random games every so often, and I record some of them to put on the channel from time to time too. So really good friend. I'm super glad that he decided to join the league and that we get a chance to play him. Yeah, so cool. And it is also a battle of undefeated teams, which is also pretty hype. Yeah, his team is super scary. We've been chatting about builds throughout the season, and yeah, he's been playing the games really well, and his team looks really cool, which is awesome. At some point, I'll switch it over so you can see the Pokemon that I am bringing for the match here. Main idea behind the team here is just to get chip damage on Pokemon. There's no real Mon that's trying to win the game per se, but everything has like a good amount of or good chances of dealing quite a bit of damage. There's some Pokemon that I have that kind of lose to others, and there's some things that I'm a little scared of from his team, but in general we can do fairly well. So yeah, it should be a really fun game. I'm pretty excited for it. Like I said, he's got a really cool team and he's been playing it really well, so it's going to be a ton of fun. And let's see what he decides to bring. Did I get all 6? No. There's Quaquaval, there's Mimikyu. Oh, no Armarouge. Okay. I had the feeling there was going to be a Zoroark somewhere, but I didn't really know what Pokemon it was going to be. Oh, I don't have the sprite for it. Okay, I'll fix that in a minute. Yeah, because like he watches my content too, and he knows I hate Zoroark. I am so bad about playing against it. So yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So yeah, I think my game plan here is just to lead with Bellibolt. It does a pretty good job against most stuff and can take some hits from whatchamacallit, Zoroark. It's a huge downside actually if Zoroark is disguised as Sandy Shocks though, because that Pokemon is a bit of a problem for me to deal with. And then I think I lead a I bring a Tarka as well. And then I guess I also bring Myrtle. You know what? I'm gonna bring Kensei. I think I bring Kensei here. I'm gonna bring Kensei. This is a bit questionable, but I think I'm gonna go with it at least for game 1 here, and I'll make some adjustments if I need to. But I fully expect there to be Zoroark somewhere and like have an annoying time trying to deal with it. I fully expect that to be part of how this game plays out, just because again, like I have a Zoroark weakness. It's so bad. I hate it. Chopper. All right. See, this I'm fine with. This I'm cool with. And actually, I totally feel fine just to Volt Switch here. Because I brought Kensei, didn't I? Yeah, I brought Kensei. Which, yeah, I think that's okay. I also could just stay in actually, and no, let's Volt Switch. Let's Volt Switch. Calm Mind. Oh, that makes me think it's Zoroark. Unless this gets Calm Mind, which I'm gonna be straight up, I did not know this got Calm Mind. But if we find out Zoroark, then yeah, it's Zoroark. Okay, cool. Yeah, seeing a Calm Mind makes me think that it would be. So I think we go... Now, did I speed creep Zoroark? Oh, I spread crept it with other mons. I don't have anything on the field right now that spread crept it. So I'm going to go Tarka here. Tarka has a good amount of Spadef, so I should be okay to kind of take this on. We know there's Zoroark for sure. And I think I just go... Dual Wing Beat should KO. They could Terra. They could Terra, I guess. And actually, if they... Ooh. Wait, if they Terra, I'm in a kind of bad spot, right? Oh, we're faster. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Losing, or like, KOing this one straight up is really nice, because, yeah, my team had a bit of a problem trying to be able to deal with that. It's also good to know that we're faster with the Tarky here. I would have thought we'd be slower, but maybe didn't put as much speed into it. Okay, now this Oh, I don't know if I take this hit. I kind of want to break the... You know, I'm going to try to break the thing. The disguise. And I think that this is probably worthwhile. Like, we probably take a ton of damage from a play rough, but I still think that this is worthwhile to do. Yeah, we actually die from a play rough. Okay. Yeah, and I felt like there was a good chance that was going to happen, but Bellibolt also rolls this pretty well, so I'm kind of okay with this exchange. And I think here, I don't mind just going for Chilling Water, because if they try to bring in Sandy Shocks, then I can get a little bit of damage on it. And then I have a good switch in for Sandy Shocks, so yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah, they swap probably Sandy Shocks, I'm going to make that assumption. They do have Dunsparce too, that's also good to notice. Chopper. No, it's this. Okay, that's also totally fine, actually. Do I want to... What's my Terra type? Yeah, I have Terra Rough Water. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. Glare. Okay, perfect. That's honestly best case scenario for me. And then I think my play is go into... Is it go Panzer or is it go Kensei? I kind of want to go... I think I'm going to go Kensei. Just because I am able to output a ton of damage. I would like to know how much I deal to Mimikyu. Yeah, I have the priority for the disguise, but I don't actually know how much damage I deal. What am I? I'm Terra Fighting? Yeah, I still have the option of Terra Fighting. If they go into Mimikyu here, then I think I just Terra Fighting and Shadow Sneak. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, are they in range? I feel like they should be, right? Alright, I don't really have... I have plenty of time, right? I can figure this out. Because I kind of want to know if I need to swap or if I... you know, I have a good swap, right? I should probably just swap. I should probably just go Bellibolt, and then I'm in a great position. And I don't have to use my Terra on this, which... Well, actually, this is probably the one I'm Terraing. Thinking about this a little bit more. Shadow Sneak does a ton of damage, actually. Oh, it's heck in range. But then they... What would they have left over? You know, I kind of want to just Shadow Sneak. And if I Terra Fighting, then I lose the Ghost resist, or the Ghost weakness. You know, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it here. Because I think that what ends up happening here... Oh, they Terra Ghost themselves. Oh, interesting. Do they also Shadow Sneak? Oh, okay. All right. This is kind of a big moment in the match right now. I also don't think I saw an item from them, so they might be Castleberry, which admittedly I did not think of in this scenario. And they also Shadow Sneak themselves. Now I'm not weak to it anymore, but I still take a ton of damage. Don't get me wrong. Not as much as I thought I was going to, honestly. So the double Shadow Sneak, but we pick up the KO on the Mimikyu. Here we go. All right. So let's see what their last mon is. Yeah, I kind of feel okay against most things that would be here. The downside would potentially be Quaquaval. Luffy, who's that? That is the Quaquaval. Okay. But I also put a ton of pressure on this mon. I think I just go for the Psycho Cut. Let's just go for the Psycho Cut. I don't think I take an Aqua Step, but like I said, I have Bellibolt, and Bellibolt takes this mon on pretty well. I potentially have a tough time dealing with the... Well, actually, no, I don't think I should have a tough time dealing with the... what's the name of that mon? Dunsparce? So I think this is fine. So they'll be a +1 attack, but I do have a very, very defensive Bellibolt here. And I am also static, so I have a good chance of being able to just paralyze this. I think the play is just an easy, yeah, just an easy parabolic charge. So let's see what they decide to do. Yeah, okay, this is perfect actually. Because I think, yeah, I think I'm totally fine to take this on. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. That's fine. I think it's just easy volt switch. Oh, wait, they went first last time, right? Okay, that must be a speed type. Which is good to know. But this, I think I can just go into this one. Admittedly, I did not want to reveal that this was Air Balloon in game 1, but is what it is. And Earth Power. Oh! Ha! Alright. Well, that ended up working out well. I think the play here is just knockoff. Yeah, it's just knockoff. Get rid of an Eviolite. We get another crit, which, unfortunate for him, right? But like, honestly, it doesn't matter a whole lot. I was already, well, Aqua Step and Quaquaval were just kind of going to be rough for me anyway. But I think my play here is just a, you know what? I want to make sure that I pick up the KO. I'm just going to go Earthquake. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just need to make sure that I pick up this KO, and then we should be in the clear to pick up the rest of this match. Nothing, like, I'm totally fine to sack a Pokemon here, essentially. This should be okay. Because I think even a Quaquaval isn't going to do too much damage to me. I could Volt Switch. Does that make any sense? I could knock off to find an item, but I don't really want him to set up on me per se. I'm going to try the Volt Switch. Aqua Step should deal a ton of damage to me, though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the speed actually doesn't matter too much. Cool. And we do get our Volt Switch off. Which, okay, that deals a fair amount of damage. But now they won't be at +1 attack. And now we should just be able to win off with Jammer here. And it's looking pretty good. Okay, so game 1 goes pretty well. I'm happy with how I played the match. And things worked how they were supposed to, essentially. But Aqua Step shouldn't deal too much damage at all. Yeah, that does about what I would expect it to do. Yeah, that does about what I would expect it to. And we do get the static off, which is great. Ah, we figure out their Lumberry. Okay, cool. That's also super good information to have. So I feel pretty good about that. But I think we heal back most of this damage. Yeah, we heal back all of this damage. Hold up, do we heal all this? Because we got leftovers too. Yo, look at that. It's like we didn't even take damage. All right, we'll go and Parabolic Charge again. And that should be it. Knowing that this is Lumberry is actually really nice. Because one of the things that I had in a game plan was Toxic Spikes. But damn, Static. Wow. Static coming in clutch for me here. I guess in the end it doesn't, this Static doesn't matter too much, but wow. Okay, so I feel like what we have going on here works out pretty well. Knowing the Mimikyu is Terra Ghost is actually super good to know, because I kind of want to check damage output on my Flutter Mane. Okay, actually not too bad. Even if they Terra Ghost, we can take any hit. Okay, cool. So all of what we got as terms of info that game was honestly amazing. That was fantastic. I think they are likely to bring Sandy Shocks this game. Yeah, I feel like there's a good chance that they bring Sandy Shocks, and I kind of feel like it has to be Scarf. But I did, you know what? I did reveal Air Balloon from Panzer. So, maybe we're okay. We might be okay here. Is there anything I necessarily want to switch up? I could potentially bring Flutter Mane instead of Kensei. the Gallade, but I don't think I necessarily need to. I think what I had worked out pretty well. The Salamence was good too. I really liked that play, or that option in the game. And actually I could lead Salamence here. I would feel fine leading Salamence, because I don't think that they lead Mimikyu, and if they do, I'm kind of fine trading Disguise for... yeah, I'm actually super fine to trade Disguise for damage. Or for Salamence. Just because Salamence, aside from that, isn't super important. And Corviknight is pretty scary. Yeah, oh, well, Corviknight... I feel like I can deal with Corviknight. Bellibolt is actually pretty solid against both those mons. Any other changes I want to make? I don't think so. I don't think I need to bring Quillfish. I don't think that's going to be doing anything for me. So I think leading Atarka is fine, and then I kind of feel like same 4, and then it's a matter of which one of these Pokemon do I want. I think they're both okay. It's just a matter of which one do I think is better for me, and I could see a case to be made for either one. So it's a matter of which one do I want more. Oh, Dunsparce. Okay, with Dunsparce around, that's presumably the answer to this to my mon, which if it's like very Spadef, then I actually don't even 2-hit KO. Okay, then that makes me think I really actually should go with Kensei here. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. So we'll run back the same 4 here. I'm going to switch up the lead just because I think this lead deals with basically the only mon that threatens an Oko on Salamence would be Mimikyu. But if I get the Intimidate, then I think I live it. So I think I'm okay here. So what do they lead? Oh, they actually lead Mimikyu. Yeah, see, like I'm totally fine to trade damage here. Because if I get the Intimidate... they have Clear Amulet. Okay, cool. But this is fine, I think, right? I'm fine with this. Like, I want to break the Disguise here because I put a ton of pressure on this mon afterwards. And I pretty much always lose this mon to Play Rough, but it puts it in range of... Oh? Okay, hold up. That's not what I thought was going to happen. Because now I have a chance of KOing this mon. So I think I just dual Wing Beat again. Yeah, I'm just going to dual Wing Beat again. Shadow Sneak will deal some damage, but it's not enough to KO. And dual Wing Beat should pick up the KO here, so we're looking pretty good actually. I'm totally fine with this. Because trading Mimikyu for Salamence, like I was fine with the other way around. Like, and I got the better exchange right there. They must have thought that I was going to switch, but in this position, I was totally okay with losing Salamence because I know how much it doesn't do anything against Corviknight. So I was fine with this. I was fine with this whole setup. And now nothing on their team is that threatening to this mon. Yeah, I could potentially roost off damage that I just picked up here. Yeah. We'll see what they go with, obviously. We'll see what they go with. But if it's, what's this? Yeah, this mon I can totally roost damage off of. Oh, hey, they also have Air Balloon. I should be able to roost this damage off. What do they decide to do? They what? Oh, they're physical. Okay, that I was not expecting. Okay, I'm actually totally fine with this then. I take this damage quite alright. So we heal off all this damage. Breaking the Air Balloon, based on what we saw right there, is a pretty good play, I think. So I think I'm fine to just dual Wing Beat again. Because basically, the amount of damage we saw, 2 Wild Charges shouldn't KO, so I can dual Wing Beat this turn, break the Air Balloon. Ooh, maybe. I have to roost this next turn for sure, but we break the Air Balloon here. And then we should be able to heal back up. Hecka funny that both of us brought Air Balloon, though. That's hilarious. I love it. Alright, so let's go and roost off this damage. I also could EQ here to pick up the KO for sure, but I kind of want to get this back to being healthy, just because I've seen how much damage this is not doing to me, essentially. And Frankie. Who's Frankie? They have Corviknight. Okay. This is fine with me, though, because I have Bellibolt for this. And yeah, I'm looking pretty good. Cool. Okay, this is perfect. But let's go into Bellibolt. And now we know 3 of their Mons. My assumption is no Zoroark. And then what's their last one? Is it no Dunsparce then? I feel like no Dunsparce. I think on this play, I'm going to go for... oh, we do get the Static. Okay, obviously that's amazing for us. And that's why I ran Static, right? I had the option of running the other move. I forget what it's called. Electromorphosis, I think is what's called. You get like extra damage on something. How does it work? Let me look up how it works. Okay, so it's... again, I'm going to go Chilling Water because I think a switch here into the Sandy Shocks makes so much sense. And actually, this is physical, so I might actually also... Well, I don't really want to try to wall this, actually. Let me back that up, because I don't want to lose health on this, so that it makes it harder for me to deal with Corviknight or Quackable. So we just swap. It's easy swap. And I can actually just go into Atarka. Knowing this is actually physical means Intimidate is so valuable. I was not expecting physical Sandy Shocks. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. But we'll get the Intimidate off, and obviously that's pretty good. Earth Power. Oh, they're mixed. Oh. Okay. Okay, how do I make my play here? Because I don't think they stay in. I think they swap. So I think I go... What did they go into? They gotta go Corv, right? They gotta go Corv. So I think on this play, I go... I think I go Panzer. Yeah, they swap. I think they go Corv. I can go Panzer, and then I can Volt Switch pretty freely. And if they do go into Sandy Shocks, then... yeah, if they go Sandy Shocks, then I just attack it. Like, that's pretty easy. Because now that they don't have their Air Balloon, but we do, then I'm in a pretty good spot. So we'll just Volt Switch. I get to keep my Air Balloon and get damage on this. And this is pretty easy. I can just go into Bellibolt, and I'm in a good spot again. So we're just going to do that. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good about the options that I have here. And actually, I have everything at full HP, and we've managed to chip down a fair number of his Mons now. Body Press. Okay, so it potentially is set up, but actually, it's surprising how little damage I take from a setup Mon, from a setup Corviknight. I think, let me check my notes, because I remember looking this up. So with Bellibolt, I am 3-hit KO by +6 Corviknight Body Press, if it's Spadef. I should back that up, if it's Spadef, so. Yeah, I think I just Chilling Water again. He might stay in, but honestly that's okay, because Chilling Water will deal some good damage on this, and then maybe I can just go for an electric move next turn. But I take very little damage from this Pokemon, and I'm able to roost off all the damage essentially. But I'm in a pretty good spot. Wow, okay, well, so obviously the Paralysis is good for us, but the Static is mostly there for Quackable and Mimikyu. Options here. Honestly, just Parabolic Charge is probably fine. Yeah, just Parabolic Charge. Yeah, they swap. They probably go into Sandy Shocks, right? I'm cool with this. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Like, I just go back into Salamence. And that's okay. I could have honestly just kept Chilling, Chilling Water? What's the name of the move? Yeah, Chilling Water. I could have kept using Chilling Water, but no need to. I think I just go back into Atarka. I can kind of use these two Pokemon to pivot back and forth in terms of walling stuff, so I'm cool with this. And here, I think I'm actually fine to just attack this. Ah, they set Stealth Rock. Okay. That's not really going to affect me too much, honestly. Actually, and I might have Rapid Spin. No, I don't have Rapid Spin this week. I'm just gonna EQ. If they swap, they swap. Like, I have a good switch into Corviknight, so like, this is all right. I do need to try to put some actual pressure on this though, because we're kind of just staring at each other. But staring at each other is good for me, right? Because I haven't lost any Pokemon and they've lost one, so this is fine. So I'm just gonna go back into Bellibolt. Again, like I said, this is a totally okay position for me. The only downside would be if they have U-turn, and then U-turning into Sandy Shocks would be a little annoying. They roost, that's fine. I think I'm just gonna... Honestly, I could literally just chilling water this until it's dead, kind of thing. And just like never let Sandy Shocks in. Or just like switch it up, like kind of back and forth kind of thing. And one play actually would have been to just go for the electric move right here, because it is at full health, like, you know, it's not really a big deal. And they do have U-turn, interesting. So I've seen U-turn, Body Press, Roost, Brave Bird. Okay, we know the full set. There's no setup on this. But again, I'm kind of okay with everything that's happening right here. I don't think there's a ground move coming. I think it's more likely to be an electric move. And I don't really want to risk that. Honestly, either move is kind of okay, right? I can just go here. Yeah, let's just go here. So we're going to switch up the pattern here. We're going to bring in Panzer. Because Panzer will it won't take any damage from either one of the hits. Like, ground move does nothing because I'm Air Balloon. Electric move does nothing because I'm ground. Like, it's a pretty good situation for me. So we'll see what he decides to do. He does go Earth Power. That's fine though. So this time I can just go EQ, and if they go into Corv, then I just Volt Switch. And like, that's kind of alright, you know? Yeah, then you go Frankie. That's fine. Yeah, I think I just Volt Switch again. I am gonna need to figure out some kind of way to break this pattern though. These two Pokemon, you know? Like, we've just been staring at each other. Nobody's taking any damage. But we'll just Volt Switch. No big deal. You know, I should have used my middle ground play. Honestly, I just should have gone for knockoff. I think that was a mistake, actually. Because I had the opportunity to break the cycle, and I didn't. And now I go back into Bellibolt. They U-turn. Yeah, they go back. I go back into Bellibolt. They U-turn. I wonder, what if I had just gone into Salamence? Going into Salamence could have been an idea, but I don't think it was worth it. So they've decided to stay in on this a couple of times now. Do I try to risk that and just go for an electric move myself? I think it's an option. You know what? I'm gonna go for one. He's been playing this very aggressively in front of Bellibolt for most of this match. There is a chance that he decides to stay in because he is at a very high HP value right now. And so I could see him making the choice to stay in. If he does, I think I'm gonna go into Salamence and then just swap back. Okay, that's fair. Yep, that's fine. If I had gone for the water move here, then I would have been in a pretty good spot. But I do get some HP recovery again, which is totally okay. And going into Iron Treads breaks this pattern of him being able to continuously do this. So I think my play is just go... I think it's actually go Salamence. Because I want to kind of keep throwing him off a little bit so that he can't think he can go for like a coverage move, which I don't actually know if he has one, to be honest. I've seen Wild Charge and Earth Power. He does have Flash Cannon. Okay, cool. So now I get to see. But that does very little damage. God, I wish I had brought a move that hits Corviknight. Freaking Corviknight, man. Let's go into this one. Let's go Kansas. Yeah, because he swaps too. Goes into Frankie. Yep. So I think you go here. I go into Iron Treads. I get a Volt Switch turn. I should look for an opportunity to bring Kensei in. Because Kensei deals a ton of damage to this Pokemon. But I get to go for Volt Switch. I get to keep my Iron Balloon. Yeah, Iron Balloon, Air Balloon. Mixing up Iron Treads and Air Balloon. Alright, let's just Volt Switch. I really want to get this Pokemon in front of Sandy Shocks, though. That's really the play, and I just don't have a momentum move to help me make that part happen. But we'll go into Bellibolt, and then I think from here we're looking at U-turn. That's fine. Bellibolt's getting shipped down. Like I think that he's putting himself in a good situation. Like getting Stealth Rock up for this situation was perfect from his side of things. And I really wish that I had a way of hitting this. Alright, so what's your play? How much damage do it do you? Can I go into... Let's see, Bellibolt versus a Sandy Shocks. I want to know if it's possible for me to... If I Terra Water... Oh my god, if I Terra Water, I do like half. That's so wild. He's not going for an electric move. What if I don't Terra Water? How much does this do? I'm gonna go for it. He Earth Powers. Oh no. Wow, okay, he caught me on the read. I can't believe it. Alright, well played, man. But now this gives me a chance to go into Iron Treads. And then we'll play from here. Knockoff is going to be the play. If he decides to stay in, he decides to stay in. That's fine. He does, okay, and he just stays in. So I think my play here is going to be Earthquake. Dang, okay, actually losing Bellibolt was pretty bad. I think maybe the option should have been to just try to keep it around then. Because it's probably pivotal to beating the Quackaball. Well, yes and no, right? It depends on what the Quackaball has for coverage. But I think I got impatient here. Luffy, yeah. Alright. Okay, so the play is gonna be Volt Switch this, I think. Volt Switch, and then I go... Yeah, I think I have to do this. So we're going to Volt Switch on this turn, then we're going to go into... Oh, they Terra. What do they Terra into? If you're Terra Ground, like... Oh man, come on. You're Terra Water, okay. That might be okay, though. So I'm trying to think of what my play is. So Volt Switch gets damage on this for sure. I go into Salamence, get an Intimidate off against the Quackaball. And then I think after that, I'm looking at... Yeah, my concern is if they have Ice Spinner. But if I Terra Ground, then Ice Spinner doesn't do as much damage, and I KO with Dual Wing Beat, I think? Maybe. What if I go Kensei? Can I go Kensei into this? Not really. I have to go to Acharka. Okay, I just played this too aggressively. I don't think I realized exactly how pivotal Bellibolt was to this game plan. And definitely could have played this a little bit differently to where I didn't just lose to the Mon. Okay, I think I have to Terra here. So we have to Terra Ground, and EQ actually doesn't even do enough damage. What if I, what if I Dragon Dance? If I Dragon Dance, can I do enough? Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm kind of playing with the hope that they are not Aqua Jet. Because if they have Aqua Jet, then I'm in a pretty bad spot here. They Sword Stance? Wow, that's wild. I would not have expected that at all. They're +1 speed, but we're going to be +2 speed. Or we're going to be +1 speed also, I guess. So I just EQ here. Do you have Jet? Oh my god, you have Jet. Oh my god, I've played this match so terribly. Okay, well we're gonna lose this one for sure then. Dang. Bellibolt was so important. Alright, well. Sometimes you get misplayed, you know? Or outplayed. You get outplayed. Okay. I think here then Shadow Sneak doesn't make sense. I just need to try to KO. Ah, they have Great Bird also. Wait, did I not see their full moveset? Aqua Jet. So they have Aqua Jet, Aqua Step. Oh, there's no close combat. Oh, interesting. Okay, good to know. So we're gonna lose this one for sure. So Bellibolt is super important actually, because this set cannot beat Bellibolt. So I really opened up the game by allowing Bellibolt to die. And I was in a winning position, easy. And I didn't have to put myself into this losing one. So all good information to have. So I basically just need to make sure I can keep Bellibolt alive for a longer period of time. Now, what do they... I really want to bring Myrtle this time. I think I need to bring Myrtle instead of Kensei. Because I actually could potentially go from Myrtle... Like, I could use Myrtle as part of the breaking pattern to try to fight against this. And like to try to get chip damage, because it would be faster and it doesn't get like checked as much by the Sandy Shocks, because I would outspeed it. But I kind of am feeling like Gallade isn't quite as strong, just because like I don't quite outspeed some of the things that I'd like to be able to outspeed. But I think Solomon's lead makes a lot of sense here. And actually, they are not Ice move, which I thought for sure they would have been. In which case, oh my god, then I didn't need to Terra. I could have just won by just going for an attack on the Quackaball. Okay, alright. Okay, we picked up so much good information in that game. Alright, so I lead with this. I bring the same, not quite the same four. I'm gonna bring Myrtle this time. So we're not gonna bring our Gallade. We're not gonna bring the Quillfish either. And I think that this puts me in the best position to win. So we have a way of dealing with the Sandy Shocks, and we should be able to deal with the rest of the Mons pretty well, I think. I kind of wonder what he'll decide to do, because I feel like the turn one lead kind of got him nothing, you know? So I think we're in a pretty good spot here. I think Sandy Shocks has got to come, though. But now that I know... Oh, also, okay, hold up. Salamence also walls this Quackaball set. I just misplayed it by going for Terra Ground when I didn't need to. Okay, this is good for me, I think. And their Clear Amulet, that's fine. It's whatever. I'm just gonna do the same play that I did before. I'm gonna go for Dual Wing Beat. Again, we just want damage on this Mon. And I'm fine with losing this. Kind of fine with losing it. I think I actually could have gone into Bellibolt here. We'll see what they decide to do. Probably play rough. Straight rep for this time. Yeah, we lose this one. I think the play that I had last time of being able to just KO this would have been okay. I think I'm actually fine going Myrtle, though. Because I have the Balloon. Or I have the Casa Berry, and that's what this is here for. So I can just go for go for an attack. So we just go Shadow Ball, and we pick up some damage. They're likely to go for a sneak, but we have the berries, so we'll be fine here. Okay. And now we have an offensive threat that's fast for this game, and I think that gives us a pretty good spot in terms of a position to win here. I wonder if I just should have gone Bellibolt actually on the Mimikyu, just because of how little damage it dealt. Yeah, and then I think we probably would have been okay, because then I'd have Sandy Shocks, which apparently also walls this Quackball like super hard. Okay, this has that move. What am I thinking of? This has Flash Cannon. I don't really want to put myself in a position where I have to deal with that, so I think I just go here. Yeah, actually, maybe going Bellibolt to try to wall the Mimikyu and then having Salamence wall the Quackball was the play. Yeah, thinking back on it, that was actually, I think, the play. Yeah, I think I was just too swift about trying to make that option and make that play happen. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult, because part of how we were able to make this game plan work last time was... yeah, part of the way we were able to make this game plan work last time was by... oh my god, I forgot they still have their air balloon. Oh no. Okay, I screwed this up so badly. Alright, well, I just lost this one by just forgetting. Damn it. Alright, well, is what it is. I made a huge mistake in the first game, made a huge mistake in this game. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. Can I even live a hit from this? Okay, let me think about this. If I go... Can I... So I know they're not specs, but they do have an attack that hits me. They have Flash Cannon, right? If I Calm Mind on this, I could potentially... Yeah, I'm gonna Calm Mind. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I just didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about they still had it. We Moonblast, we have a chance to KO, but I need the roll to go well here for me. Yeah, they have some bulk. I might actually still live this hit, honestly. Okay, alright, this is something then. We'll just Shadow Ball. So I can pick up the KO here. Oh my god, I'm so frustrated. Made such a terrible play. Completely forgot about the air balloon still being there. I actually could have taken a Flash Cannon from this too, which is even more frustrating because I could have been in a very good spot here. Yeah. That's fine though, because I can KO this. I'm at +1. Yeah, 100% KO this. And then I think Quackball comes in, but that just means I can go Bellibolt, right? And it depends on what they have left. No, actually I should be fine. So we just Shadow Ball again. So they're sacking Corviknight to bring in Quackball, but wait, hold on. This might actually be okay for me. I need to, yeah. So they go this. If I call the double... Alright, this is kind of interesting. I'm going to go here. They have to keep this Pokemon alive. So I just get to go for a water attack. I'm not tearing anything else. There's no way this does enough damage to me, right? There's no way. There's no way, right? There's no way. Aqua Jet, yeah, that's fine. To be straight up, I'm gonna Terra Water and chilly water this. This can't beat me. I don't need to Terra, I don't need to Terra my other mon, so I'm just gonna Terra Water and try to hit this. Okay, hold up. I maybe could have saved the Terra Water. I maybe could have saved the Terra. I don't know. There's no reason for me not to go for Chilling Water here, though. They stay in. They just stay in. I think I could have saved this and tried to catch the, Oh, actually, hold up. This is Wild Charge, right? From the Sanding Fox. It might not even be able to do enough to me. Alright, well, I'm gonna put this at -1. Or put it at +1, I guess, instead. But they don't have close combat, right? They have Aqua Jet. Wait, I just gave them an out for Brave Bird. Oh my god, I just gave them a Brave Bird out. Because I went water, so I lost my resistance. Alright, I think I have to Fireball Charge this time. I think they go Brave Bird now. But this actually still doesn't even 2-hit KO me. So I think I go Parabolic Charge here. Even if they... Oh my god, did they really catch me with this? Did they really catch me with this? There is no way. There is no way. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, how much does a Wild Charge do? I'm max defense. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'll take this Wild Charge. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, we're okay, everybody. We're okay. This is going down to Chilling Water, and then we're gonna be fine. Oh my freaking god. Bailed out by the power of Flutter Moon, to be honest. Alright. Oh! Freaking Bellibolt coming in clutch. This mod is so bulky. If they had been Thunderbolt, I think I just lost. I'm real with y'all. Like, if they had Thunderbolt instead of Wild Charge. But this is one of the things about best of 3, right? Like, you just get so much more information. Alright. Forget this Pokemon, man. Forget it. I'm getting Parabolic Charge, getting some of my health back, and this is not going to 2-hit KO me. There we go. Alright, 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 alright. Bellibolt. Alright, alright. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, so really, I just misplayed. I misplayed game 2 hella hard, and then I misplayed game 3 pretty hard too, and I got bailed out by my Pokemon being better than I am. That's kind of what happened here, to be honest. Cool. All right, so we're gonna win this game off of the power of Bellibolt. I could have tried to, honestly, could have just tried to wall Mimikyu with this, and it would have been a much better situation. And bringing Fluttermane this time was also a very good option because last game Gallade just didn't do anything. I couldn't get it into my rotation on switches. But yeah, good game over to Charm. That was such a wild one. That game 2 was so long, and I got just so impatient. There was no reason for me to try to do anything different in that game. I really could have gone for some extra damage from Bellibolt. Could have gone for some slack offs, that kind of stuff. But he was able to play that game really well. Made the reads when he needed to put himself in a good position, and honestly, in the end, win that game. And yeah, like me trying to call the ice move from him. Honestly, yeah, I'm so surprised he didn't have an ice move, because I could have just gone for dual wing beat on it, and I would have been in a very good position to win if I had just stayed as I was, because I don't think Brave Bird... Well, actually, after Sword Stance, a Brave Bird probably would have been enough to KO. But yeah, wow. Crazy game. Absolutely insane. Bailed out by the power of my Pokemon is the story of this one. So anyway, good game over to him. If you'd like to check out some more matches, definitely like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.